The village of Snowmere had been settled in a bowl-shaped valley in the high peaks because the bowl provided shelter from the worst of the mountain weather, a geographical courtesy that had made the location viable and had also, the villagers understood on the 3 or 4 days per decade when the wind came from exactly the wrong angle, created the conditions for a specific and serious avalanche risk on the bowl's northern face. The avalanche protocol was well established. The alarm, the assembly, the evacuation to the eastern shelter that was built into the bedrock where nothing from above could reach it. On the night in November, when the wrong angle wind arrived with more force than any of the recorded instances, the alarm worked and the assembly worked, and 68 of Snowmere's 71 residents made the evacuation shelter before the northern face gave way. 3 did not make it because they had not heard the alarm. Abomasnow had been in the forest above the bowl's rim since the first front arrived, and when it felt the northern face's snowpack move, felt it through the snowpack it was standing in, because snow knows snow. It came over the rim and down into the bowl in a movement that covered the distance faster than anything its size should have managed, and arrived at the 3 residents' location at the same moment the leading edge of the avalanche arrived. It used Blizzard. Or the avalanche's leading edge, the blizzard's force driving into the oncoming snow at an angle that didn't stop the mass but deflected its leading energy, the way a hand in moving water deflects the current. The deflection bought 4 seconds. 4 seconds was enough for the 3 residents to reach the doorway of the nearest building, which was not the shelter but was built of stone and into the hillside. And Abomasnow used Protect as they went through the door, a sustained barrier that it held for the 11 seconds that the avalanche's main mass was moving through the bowl. The sound of the snow against the Protect field a roar that the 3 residents inside the stone building felt in their bones. The main mass passed. The bowl was filled to window height in loose snow. The 3 residents were inside the stone building, shaken and breathing hard and alive. Abomasnow stood in the aftermath snow up to its shoulders and looked at the stone building's door for a long moment, its great shaggy white and green form half buried in the debris. From inside the building, through the stone wall, came the sound of someone laughing. The specific, helpless laughter of a person who has just been very frightened and is not frightened anymore. And the Abomasnow made a low sound in its chest that no one outside the building heard, but that meant, in the way that things mean things without words, the same thing.